Hey guys, welcome back to another week where we talk about all things real estate related. So any questions you guys have, make sure you put it in the comments below. Doesn't matter if it's about the Ottawa real estate market, about investing, about life as a real estate agent. Help me help you. What is it you want to know? I'll make a video about it in the future. The last year has been a bit of a roller coaster ride for everybody, and the Ottawa real estate market isn't any different. So the July numbers are in. I think it's the perfect time to do an Ottawa real estate market update. So firstly, we'll do a little snapshot and we'll look at numbers of July of last year versus July of this year. And then we'll go into more of what's been happening on a monthly basis, where the trends have been, where the trends are going. So when comparing July 20 versus July 2021, we're gonna see the average price of the home go up 18%, from $484 to $572. But we're gonna see the number of units sold decrease 22% from 2,800 to 2,168. And we saw the average days on market decrease from 26 to 17. So when we look at the decrease of units sold being 22%, it can be a bit misleading. So I wanna take a look at the actual graphic that shows units sold year over year. So the reason I'm mentioning that is because a lot of people talk about the market crashing and you might see a decrease in 22%, thinking, oh no, the market's dropping, when in fact it's doing exactly what it does every single summer. Next, let's take a look at the average price of the home. And although we saw an 18% increase over July last year, if you take a look at the prices month over month, you'll see that we saw a decline from $618 to $572 last month. When looking at this graphic, we see that prices peaked in March and then fairly stayed steady until they did a major drop in July. But this isn't really the full story. As you can see from the next graphic, when we look at the average price of townhomes, you'll see they've been on a steady decline since March. So why is it that we see that the average price of a townhome has been steady declining since March, but the average price of a home overall has stayed steady and looks like a massive drop in July? That's because these stats cover the whole Ottawa board, which includes all of the areas outside of Ottawa. We've seen that a lot of these rural places have seen the shift a little bit slower and are not catching up. But again, no need to panic. Although it looks like we're seeing a massive drop, if we take a look at home prices year over year, just like units sold, you'll see that they peak in March and then steady decline for the rest of the year. Because the home prices spiked up so fast this year, we're seeing them spike down a little bit faster than usual, but now we're seeing it start to equalize a little bit more and have more of a balanced market. I think this is something really important that we should be talking about because we see in the media a lot of people talking about the home prices dropping, about a potential crash. But the fact is the home prices have been declining for months now, which is what they always do. If you take a look at the next slide, you'll see the average home prices month over month for the past 15 years. The prices are always jumping up, followed by a sharp decline, but you can see that gradually they're always going up. As you can see, every time the prices peak, they're followed by a quick downfall. If we just take a look at last year, we saw the prices peaked in September and then declined to the rest of the year. And in January, February, and March of this year, the prices went up 20%. Now they've been declining since. Now we have to remember the home prices rely on completely supply and demand. So we had a lot of buyers get outpriced of homes this winter. But now that the prices are dropping again, those buyers are now hearing about it and they're able to jump in the market. What happens when they jump on the market? Prices go up. So for all the people looking for the market to crash, you know what? Maybe the prices will get cheaper, but you also might be missing your opportunity to get a great deal on a house. I understand the real estate market can be very frustrating. So if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call or put your questions in the comments below. I'll make sure I get those answered for you. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.